This conference will now be recorded.
So as we know, last session we did redo log file and members. So almost half things we done. Now we do today how to create redo log groups and how to create members. So you should have plan the redo log for a database and create all required groups and members of redo log files during database creation. So as we know that when we are creating a database through DBCA, three group will be created and every group one member is there, right? But we required in every group two member actually. That will be the better use of redo logs, so that we cannot use redo logs if suppose one disk is failed and another disk is working, so we can continue our database work. Okay, so whenever you are creating a redo log group and members, you must use alter database command, and you can limit the groups by which parameter we discussed already, guys. Any idea? Did you remember this max logs files actually? Okay, so creating a new redo log group, we will use alter database command with add log file clause actually. Okay, so let me make a command actually. Uh, just give me 2 minutes, because direct typing maybe get an typo mistake. So just wait for one moment. So we had alter database add log file command, and in that we will use the path actually. Okay, so how you will do that? So first you need to check the redo log file size actually. So we had, suppose I am adding another group. So first we know that what should be the path and the file name. Okay, so by which view we can check that, guys? Any idea? So let's connect to the database SQL plus slash s is DBA. Oh, SQL plus slash s is DBA. So this is which type of authentication, guys? Uh, Thanks, Vishwajit OS, Elias OS. Perfect. Thank you for responding. So actually, auto restart is not enabled in my database. Whenever I'm booting my machine, it should be come up, but I didn't use Oracle restart feature, so that's why every time I need to start the database. Correct? Okay. So describe v dollar log. Okay, this is the one command. Sorry, one view, and also we have describe v dollar log files. Okay, so which one? Uh, yeah, which one we will use for groups? Which we will we use for members, guys? Select group members from v dollar log. Okay, so here it is showing group 1 is one, group member is one, group 2 is group member, group 3 group 1, like that. Okay, so but here I'm not getting the exact path actually. So what I will do, I will go for another view which is called as select group, a $log file and member from $log file. Okay, so here you will get the path. Okay, so I want to add another group actually. So so I will take this path and I will add here, and I will say alter database add log file uh, group. Okay, so like this way you can create the redo log group. Okay, so just a second. Alter database add log file group and then group number, and in that we will specify the path. Okay, and the file name also with single quote. So here I am adding a redo log group 4. So I say redo log 4. Okay, and you can mention the size also. So the size keyword you can use, and after that you can give the megabyte or gigabyte whatever you are using. Okay, so what should be my group's size actually? So how you will check? This is the bytes. Okay, so select group hash and then bytes from $log. So how much it is, guys? Select 1024 from dual. So it is 200 MB, right? So the command is like this. So alter database add log file group 4 and size this. So if you check this view again, so see that group 4 is added, and if you check this group, oh sorry, this view, so it will be like that. So group 4 is added and one member is added. Any doubt, guys? So you can provide full path name of new log member to specify their location. Otherwise, files are created in the default or current directory of database server depending upon your operating system. So better to specify group path and location also. Okay, and the group number must be between 1 and max log file keyword. Okay, and do not skip redo log group file number, so that it will create a problem. And then creating log members in existing group, so you can use alter database with alter log file member clause. So how you will do that? So I will add in every group the number. Okay, so let me show you the command actually. So I will make 1b actually. So I will use just making a command. Actually I didn't get a time to prepare the commands, so just wait for guys. So group 2, group 3, group 4, and 2B, 3B, 4B. Okay, now done. So if you want to add a member in existing group, so you will use this command: alter database, add log file member, the full path and the naming of the new member, and to group 1, group 2, group 3, like that you can do that. Correct? So for group 2 this is done. For group 3 this is done, and for group this is done. Oh, so now I have did multiplexing. Okay, so yeah, so this query I will do again. So here see that every group has two members, but right now we don't have too many disks, so that's why I'm placing on same disk, but that is not a correct configuration actually. So better to go with the different disk for different location. Okay, so if you access this view also, so see that every group has two member. Okay, so like this way we can do that. Any doubt, any question so far? Have you done this practice in your testing environment or in your production environment, guys? Thanks, Vishwajit. You are responding. Yes, I have done. Okay, thank you, guys. You are responding. So note that file name must be specified, but size need not be, because the size of the new member is determined from the size of the existing member of the group. Clear? So when you use other database statement, you can alternately identify the group by specifying all of the members of the group in the command. Okay, so that is must. And another thing, you can go relocating and renaming of redo log member. Just like in my screen, we use a second member is B, but first member is showing only 3, so I need to make it as a 1A, 1 2A, 3A, 4A, like. So that's why that will be the meaningful name. So you can use operating system command to redo logs, then use the alter database statement to make their new locations to known to the database. So this procedure is necessary if suppose current disk you are using and you want to remove, or if data file and several redo log file are stored on the same disk, so you should be separate to reduce the contention. So that time you will relocate. And renaming means you by mistake you had given some wrongful name, so you can use alter database system, and you must have alter database system privileges. Then you can relocate or renaming for the files. Okay, so uh, to rename a redo log member, so you need to shut down the database, copy the redo log files to new location, and then what you will use move command, then startup mount, then rename the redo log members with rename file clause. Okay, so that should be in mount mode actually. Okay, and after that you can open the database. Clear? Have you done renaming of redo log file? Anyone? Adding a group member is clear. Adding group is clear, guys. So because we are doing renaming, so that should be in mount mode actually. Whatever the maintenance activity we do that, we will do in mount mode actually. So please make sure that you will do this actually. Okay. Anyone, guys, have you done that? So see that this is my query, and here naming is not meaningful, so I want to add 1A, 1B, 2A, 3A, 4A, right? So for that we need to shut down the database. Only Vishwajit had done renaming, right? So what you will do, you will if suppose you are in existing database, so you will shut down the things, and let me wait. So here don't use semicolon because it is a tool command, so tool command will not require semicolon to execute the command. Only SQL language command use semicolon, but mostly many DBAs use the semicolon when they are doing shutdown, the startup, etc. Okay, so don't do that. And after that you will start the database in mount mode. So before starting you should move or rename the things actually, so that will be the better practice. So just come out from this and go to this location. Okay, so LL, or you can say ls. So see that redo one. So what I will say, I will say redo 01 to redo a. Okay, this is the first thing. Then go with the second, 2 2a. So that is done. Okay, so then you can go with 3, done. Then you can go with 4. Okay, 4a. So like this you will use it actually. So let me do that. So moving is done. Now ls. So see that it's perfect. Now come back to here again, then startup mount. Okay, don't open it, otherwise you will get an error. Now after that you will use alter database rename file clause, right? So alter database rename file to new one and existing one. Okay, just make a command actually. So let me copy this. So single quotes 2. Just a moment please. So this is the command. So renaming is done. 1 to 1A, like that. 2A to 2A, 3 to 3A, 4 to 4A, like that. So just make it those also. So I will change the numbers. 2 to 2A, 3 to 3A. Actually, I want to show the renaming. That's why I'm doing this. Otherwise, it's not required. But renaming may be happen in your database, in your environment. So that's why I am showing this. Okay. So one by one I am using. Now it's done. Now alter database open. Okay. So now it's done. So renaming is done. Any doubt? So check again. So see that 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B, 3B, 4A, 4B, like that. So renaming is done. Any question? No doubt. Thank you, Vishwajit. So now this is done. Now after that, uh, if you want to drop redo log groups or redo log members, so you required some things actually. So to drop a redo log member, you must have the alter database system privileges. Before dropping a redo log group, consider some restriction. So suppose an instance required at least two group of redo log files regardless of the number of members in the group, because it work in cyclic fashion. So we cannot use only one group for my database. At least minimum two group is there. You can drop a redo log group only if it is inactive. If you must drop the current group, so then you need to force a log switch, so that your log writer will move to another group. Then though your existing group become will not become sorry, will change from current to active, and from active to inactive. So like this. So if you check this query, so here you see that your three group is current. So can we drop group 3, and 4 group is showing unused status. So what is the meaning of that, guys? And what is the meaning of active? What is the meaning of inactive? These are the status actually when you are checking group. So guys, please answer me. What is the meaning of unused? Unused, this new, not used, perfect. What is the meaning of inactive? Alter system switch log file. See that I did forcefully this. So now see that third group is active, it's showing. Right now fourth group become current. Okay, and rest is inactive. So what is the meaning of active, inactive, and current? Let me copy this command. Yes guys, please respond. Active currently in use, inactive is not required for recovery. Inactive is perfect, but active definition is not perfect. Active means it can be used for recovery, so that's why it is showing active. Okay, it's not the meaning of current actually. So make the change of your statement. Okay, now let make the command of dropping the group. So simple alter database, add log file group and group number. So if you check, my fourth is current. So let me show you whether it will drop 4 or not. Okay, and what error you will get when you dropping current member. So see that you will get aura 0163. You cannot drop the member actually, current member. So that's why this command not work. Now can we drop active member? Guys, active member is what? 3. So can we drop 3? Answer me please. Current LGWR currently writing into redo log. Yes. What is the meaning of no? So see that active member we can drop. Okay. Now can we drop group 2 or make it alter system switch log file and check again. So group 4 become active. So actually I want to drop inactive member. So again I will do alter system switch log file and then check again. Then again it is active. Actually I want to make 4 is inactive, so that's why I'm doing this. Now it's current. Yeah, now 4 is inactive, so I want to show inactive is also we can drop. So the conclusion is that only current member we cannot drop, but active or inactive can drop. But the recommendation is only inactive member should be dropped. Don't drop active member because maybe that data required for recovery purpose, right guys? So this is the way you can drop the redo log groups. Okay, and after dropping a redo log group, can it will delete the member from the OS location also, guys? See that? Did it deleted? No, it's not deleted. So operating system, you have to go and delete. But in one case, if you are using that feature, then operating system files is also deleting. So what is that feature? Anyone? You guys are better than evening batch because you guys respond. Evening batch, nobody answer. Neither ask the question, nor replying my question. Yeah, yes, you are correct. It will not delete from OS. But my question is that if I use one feature, so when you are using that feature and you are dropping any group or member from the database from OS, also it will be deleted. So what is that feature if we use? Anyone? In 9i we studied actually, and after 9i they didn't use in curriculum actually. So that's why people don't know. 9i is the perfect training material for Oracle database. So those who studied 9i, they are better than understandable DBA as compared to new version DBA. No, my dear, there is Oracle manage file. Have you heard this feature? So if you are using this feature, OMF feature, for your database, automatically your data file name and size will be decided, whether it is a redo log file, whether it is a data file, whether it is a control file. So that feature, if you are using, you can use that. Okay. And to drop a redo log member, you must have alter database system privileges, and it is permissible to drop redo log files so that a multiplex redo log become temporary asymmetric. So you have to drop one member of every group, even though all the other groups have two member each. So you should rectify this situation immediately. If suppose you have miss number in your redo log group. Okay. So as I showed status, you can check from redo log, and redo log file becomes invalid if the database cannot access it, and if it becomes stale if the database suspect that it is not completed or correct. So check the status of $log. So group status is different, and group member status is different, guys. Okay. So let me back here and describe $log file. So here select status comma member from $log file. So status is not showing anything. Okay. So no worries. Let me add the group again, and then we will go for that. So if suppose I am adding a group, so what you will use? Alter database group command, right? Right or wrong, guys? So I say third A. So we need to delete the old one actually, and show you when you are adding, so it will create it. So remove uh, redo uh, 3 star. Okay. ls. So 3 gone, 4 star ls. So now 2 1a 1b is there, right? So let me, yeah, 1a 1b it's showing. So come back to again, and here I will say alter database group 3 and the path. So see that 3a is added. Then I need to add the member also. So we will use alter database member command for 3. So that command we make it already. So just do that. So these two done. Okay. Now I will go with this. So see that third one is unused. So what I will do to make it use, guys? Alter system switch log file, and after that check again. So it is current. Now uh, yeah, one query, this one. So again status is not showing. So in case if it is showing stale and all, so that time you can check the things. Okay. So an instance requires at least two valid group, and every one group will have one member. So you can drop a redo log member only if it is not part of the current group. Okay, so if it is a part of the current group, you need to make it uncurrent, or you make it as a different status of your database. So alter database, drop log file member. So I want to drop log file members 3 actually. Okay, so just check this. So current member, so can we drop a current member, guys? See, you cannot drop current member, right? Can we drop active member? Anyone? Alter system switch log file and check now active. So again, active is 3. So or you can make it 1. Right now we take it 1. So can we drop one member? Oh shit, 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 shit. Okay, no issues. So see that active member is 3B I have added. Yes. So we drop actually. Okay. Let me the query of the member actually. Yeah, this query. So see that group 3 is dropped. Okay. One member only. Clear, guys? Any doubt? So because my database is in archive, not archive log mode actually. So let me show you archive log list. So it is in no archive log mode. That's why active group member drop. But if it is production, active member is also not dropped. So active member or current group member we cannot drop. Only inactive member we drop. And alter system switch log file, basically we are forcing LGWR to move from one redo log group to another group and start writing into that. Okay, so alter system switch log file you can use for that. Okay, clear, guys? Any doubt? So let me show you inactive member also. So alter system switch log file, then status. So again, alter system switch log file. Okay, again nobody is becoming inactive. Yeah, so third one is inactive. So now I will go and drop inactive member. Okay, so either you can drop a member or directly you can drop a group. So if suppose group third has one member, and if you are dropping one member, so whether it will work or you will get an error, guys? Yes, please. See that it has only one member, that's why we cannot drop it. Okay, so inactive member also required a condition that every group should have one member, so that's why we cannot drop. But group 1 has two members, so we can drop from there also. Okay, clear? Clear. So let me make a statement for group 1. So I will say 1B. Okay, so alter database. So see that this is done. Okay, clear. So if you check this query, so second one is multiplex, but other is unmultiplex. So that is not correct. So make it multiplex group 1 and group 3 again. Okay, clear. So this is all about. And verifying blocks in redo log files, you can configure database to use checksum parameter actually. So let me check you the parameter what it is and what this parameter will do. So it is showing typical. So that is default. So whenever it is typical, database compute a checksum for each database block when it is written to disk, whether it is a redo log file or whether other. Okay, so the checksum is stored the header of the block, and Oracle uses the checksum to detect corruption in redo log block. So database verify the redo log block when the block is read from an archive log during recovery, or and when it is writes the redo log to an archive log file. And any corruption is detected, your alert log file will be used to write it. Okay, so if suppose corruption is detected and redo log block while trying to archive it, the system attempts to read the block from another member in the group. If the block is corrupted and all the members of the redo log group, then archive cannot proceed actually. So remember that. And there is a slight overhead and decrease in database performance when you use this parameter actually. So it depends. Okay, and suppose your redo log file become corrupted while the database is open and ultimately stop database activity because archiving cannot continue. So what you will do in this situation, guys? Without shutting down the database, what command you will use to come out from this problem? Anyone face this problem in your day to day DBA activity job? Anyone? No one is replying. Not face. Okay. So there is a command alter database clear log file command. So when your archiving is done and it is corrupted, so you will use alter database archive clear log file and group number actually. So this command you will use. And suppose when while dropping this statement overcome two situations where dropping redo log is not possible. So if there are only two log groups and the corrupted redo log file belongs to the current group, and if the corrupted redo log file has not been archived, then this command will change. So that is alter database clear unarchived command actually. So these two command you can use without shutting down the database and to overcome this problem. Clear guys? So to clear an unarchived redo log file that is needed to bring an offline table space online, use the unrecoverable data file clause in the alter database clear log file statement. Okay, and if you are doing this, make another backup of that. If you clear a redo log needed to bring an offline table space online, you will not be able to bring the table space online again. You will have to drop the table space or perform an incomplete recovery. Okay, so that is the condition. What is the use of force logging and no logging? So you can set force logging and no logging at various level. For table space level, for pluggable database object. So when force logging is set at one or more level, the precedence of force logging setting determine what is logged in the redo log. Okay, so you can enable in non-CDB environment as well as CDB environment force logging. Okay, so force logging where you can check guys. Yeah guys, so this logging attribute you can specify for database object also. So for logging, if suppose database label is enabled, then table space ignored, database object logging attribute ignored, result basically logged actually. And no force logging if you are using at database level, and table space level you can use. And if suppose you are not using at database table space, then you can use at database object also. So like that you can use these features. Okay, and we know that v$log file, we use that actually. So there is another view which is history view actually. So what is that view guys, anyone? So see that this is the every information from v$log I am accessing. Okay, so v$log file we can use. If status is a blank, suppose it is showing, then file is in use actually. So v$log underscore history, describe v$log underscore history will give you the information of the history. So this is the third view which you can use actually. Okay, clear guys? You tell me what is the meaning of force logging guys. See, this is the safest method to ensure that all the changes made in the database will be captured and available for recovery in the redo log. Okay, clear? So alter table space name, force logging you can use, alter database, force logging you can use, and no force logging you can use. So from which view we can check the force logging? You guys didn't reply. Very see that force logging is showing no. So database level you can check from this query, and for table space level also you can check. Select force logging from table space. So see that system sysocs is showing force logging enabled, but for others not. Okay, let me confirm. Describe DBA underscore table spaces. Yeah, table space name I will use in the query, then better to go with. So see that system sysocs force logging is enabled, but database level it is not enabled, even though table space label is enabled. Clear, guys? So alter database force logging you can use, and alter database no force logging you can use. Okay, clear? So let me check force logging way. So when I say force logging, and after that check whether table space becomes force logging, no. Okay, but database level can it become? Yes. Okay, clear. Now again make it no logging mode. So check, it's no logging. Clear, guys? So this is the way you can do for database level, and for table space level you will use alter table space command. So suppose what is my table space name in this database? So users. Okay, so I say users. So when I say users, and I will do alter. Now check, users is done. Okay, now I want to remove again. So what I will do, no force logging, right? Now check again. So see that it's gone. Clear? So yeah, this is all about today's session. So thank you very much. Can you explain difference force logging between database and table space? Already I told that if it is set at database level, so it will no need to set at database level and object level. If you set it for table space level, then all table spaces will not come. Only the table space on which you have set that comes actually. Okay, if it is set at database level, so whatever activity is going on, it will uh, use for that. Clear? Okay, so if you have any questions you can ask. I will enable the mic. So thank you for the today's session. Morning session I didn't get a time to upload actually. Evening session till 13 I have uploaded, so you can go and check. And morning session, all three session I will upload tomorrow. If we required some editing and all, so that's why I need to check everything and then update it. So that's why it take time. Okay.